What's up, guys? Alright, this video is going to be a little different, to say the least. First of all, some weird things have been happening the last couple of days, and I've been living in this place for 2.5 years, and I've always kind of joked about something weird happening or something getting misplaced, something, this or that, and I've always kind of laughed it off because, like, I just want to go ahead and tell you I do not believe in ghosts. Okay, I grew up, watching Scooby-Doo. It was always, some bad guy with a rubber mask. And then on Sunday, I think it was Sunday the 26th, to get ready for this move, I started doing the real packing. Up until then, it's been collecting trash, throwing out things I don't need, taking stuff to Goodwill, and I've been waiting on the address for the new place I'm going to be moving at. It's been slow going. So I finally got that information, and it was time to get, the hauled butt and get this stuff done and stuff, so I started packing Sunday. Then I lay down, I don't know, about 10 o'clock, 10:30. And when I woke up, I think I'd only slept 45 minutes, but I feel like it was 2 or 3 in the morning. And it was like this weird claustrophobic feeling in the house and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I couldn't sleep, but I wasn't restless. I wasn't wired. And I'm one of those people that, like, I don't believe in ghosts. I get a kick out of debunking this stuff. I'd like to, have the conversations go back and forth about, oh, here's proof of ghosts and all this stuff, and I still don't believe it. But that night, something really weird happened. I shot a video. You can go back and look at it. It's the last one I did, and I was just doing anything, man. It was really weird. It was a real claustrophobic feeling. It wasn't anxiety. That's what I'm getting at. The house felt clammy. There was an atmosphere that was really weird. But we were having storms and stuff, so I was thinking, it's got something to do with, all the storms that were hitting it or something like that. It was just explanation after explanation. Finally fell asleep, and what happened was I had this dream that I was being held down on the couch. I fell asleep, and I couldn't breathe. So I know about sleep paralysis, and I know about sleep apnea and all this stuff, and just a horrible night. And ever since then I've had like this weird ache, kind of like a hollow ache and stuff. I don't know how to explain it, man. It doesn't hurt. It's almost like having, the only thing I know to compare it to is like a mild case of the flu or something. And I've been real lethargic since then, and I've just knocked it up to the weather and not being able to sleep and all this stuff. But then yesterday I started doing some more major packing, and I took a break, took my shirt off, and then I came out here on the porch to, finish that break and stuff. And all of a sudden I started like doing this, and my arms were sore, and I looked up, and I hope these show up. That's why I came outside. There's these bruises on me and these scratches and cuts. And it's already gone, man, but there was like another one. This cut has nothing to do with it. But there was like I don't know if you can see it, man, but it's going away and stuff, man. It's almost like a hand, or I don't know. I'm not saying it's a hand. And then there was another one on this arm, and they're starting to go away. And I should have done this sooner, but there's a bruise there. And I've had like this weird ache and stuff ever since then. Okay, so, I kind of chalked that up to like, okay, that was weird. And what happens, I started losing my objectivity. I kind of got a kick out of the little weirdness there happening to, kill the monotony of life and stuff. So I posted on Facebook, talked about, the sleepless night and all that stuff. And then, and there's been some back and forth, some pretty good stuff, just kind of, like I said, getting a kick out of it. And then something happened last night that has just pissed me off, right? I am moving tomorrow. I'm hauling butt to get this stuff done. I don't have time for this stuff. I've already spent most of my morning driving 60 miles away to get a new phone and get the water turned on and talked to the landlord, finally signed the lease, walked into the apartment, and they still got a bedroom to paint, and just everything's not ready. The refrigerator and the stove are away from the wall. They put down new carpet, and so that's what I'm trying to say. I don't have time to pull some kind of hoax or something. But I've lost my objectivity because I kind of got a kick out of it, like I said, of the weirdness, but this pissed me off. Finally fell asleep about 1 or 2 o'clock last night. Sleepless, restless nights aren't really that unusual for me, but this was different. The being held down and all that stuff, there was an intensity to it where I felt like it was really happening. We're not talking like, oh, it's a dream and I think this is happening. It was really strange. That's the only thing I am saying. I'm not saying it was supernatural. But last night, about 5, I have no idea what time it was. It was dark, middle of the night. I've been asleep for a while, and I heard this big crash, and it was boxes falling. I knew what it was, but there was this crash in the middle of it that I couldn't explain. So I kind of just raised up and listened for a minute. and didn't hear anything else. Heard another box kind of roll, and I was like, okay, something fell, and I fell asleep. Now I want to show you what I woke up to this morning, because let me assure you that what is in this hallway, all that was there was 2 boxes stacked on top of each other, and I'll show them to you, and then a stack of comic book boxes. Everything else that I'm about to show you was not there. Okay, so let's walk in here and I'll show you. I'm sorry about the shaky cam. I'm doing this on a laptop. So I'm not saying this is a ghost. I'm not saying this is supernatural. I'm showing you what I'm working with and what you're about to see. Now, in this hallway, the only thing that was here was this stack of boxes and those white boxes. Everything else was not there. They were in the back room, and some of them were full and they've been dumped out. The clothes and everything like that, those sheets and those things, you'll see a doorknob right here. Whoop, you know, right there. This stuff was in that closet, and the door is closed, as you can see. The only thing I've done is kicked one box out of the way to look in the bedroom when I was like, what the hell happened? So that mess is what I heard at 4 in the morning, and like I said, the only thing that was there were those white boxes and those boxes. That's all that was in here. This stuff was in a back room. It was in there, and as you can see, I got, you know, there's kind of like a trail coming out of there, and that stuff was not stacked up. So I kicked one box out of the way. Sorry about the shaky cam. Okay, so I could get in the bedroom and look at this shit. This is what's pissed me off more than anything. All my clothes dumped. Some of this stuff was in the little laundry room over here, and they're in my dressers, and then there was a little stack there in the back, but you see these jackets and stuff here? They were hanging up in here with the rest of the stuff. Yeah, you're seeing my mess. I'm in the middle of packing and stuff. Alright, this is what I'm saying. I had laundry going. This is the load I've done. This is all I had. There's a load in there and a load in there. All that was clean and hanging up or in the dressers and stuff. Because over here are the boxes, empty boxes that I was going to put my clothes in. Alright? So, don't know what to say. I ain't saying it's ghosts and stuff, but man, it has pissed me off, man. So, just wanted to get this documented because I'm moving tomorrow, and I'm just kind of like, don't have an explanation for this one, man. And like I said, I get a kick out of trying to debunk this stuff when it comes up. And a lot of people tell ghost stories and all this stuff and everything like that. Well, I can show them this one and stuff. Alright guys, carry on. You can enjoy the rest of your summer.